Hey everybody, my name is Josh Reyna. I am one of our RUSD Strengths Champions, and today I get to talk to you about this week's theme, which is be a learner. So when we talk about being a learner, we're not talking about learner with the capital L, the strength theme. We're talking about learner as a way of being. And the essence of that learner is really growth and continuous improvement and building upon knowledge and just running into what's new. And what I want to bring into this conversation is famously written about by Carol Dweck in her book Mindset. And it's that concept of two different mindsets. You have the fixed mindset and growth mindset. And the learner really lives with that growth mindset. But first, let's talk about the fixed mindset. So when we talk about a fixed mindset, it's this idea that our abilities are finite, they're fixed. It carries this sense of defeatedness. Every road we take is a dead end. There's no possibility for growth. There's no progress that needs to be made. And our strengths, when they are left unchecked or unmanaged or uncoached, they can behave in a way that reveals a fixed mindset. Our strengths can write a script that leaves us feeling stuck and unable to move forward. Our strengths, they create these little belief statements, behavior shaping belief statements that they negate any effort to grow. So these statements might sound something like this. Let me give you an example. If I had high deliberative, it might be like, that's a risk, that's a risk, that's a risk, everything's a risk, and it's all dangerous, Or if I had high empathy, it might sound something like, I'm just an emotional person. I just feel and feel and feel all day, and I can't help it. I guess this is just who I am. I don't know what to do with all these emotions. Or one of the themes that I take pride in, because it's one of my top 5, analytical, and I need more information. I need more data. There's not enough information. And so we can't come to a decision here. You see how all those statements, they really sound stuck. They're not making any progress. They sound defeated. Everything's a dead end. And it creates these barriers to growth. So the next question is, how do I turn a fixed mindset into a growth mindset? And the answer is actually really simple. You just take those statements, turn them into questions. Learners do this all day. We just ask questions all the time. So going back to our examples, deliberative could turn that statement into a question by saying, well, how can I manage all of these risks in a way that still makes progress? Or empathy might say, I have these emotions. Well, then how can I build some healthy relational boundaries? Analytical, I may have to tell myself, what can I do with the information that I do have? You see, a growth mindset is all about the idea that abilities and skills and intellect and talent can be developed. It's not stuck. It's not finite or fixed. And this isn't easy to turn these statements into questions the first time. It does require some effort. Some would say it requires some coaching, some strengths coaching. But once you learn how to start asking the right questions, that's a game changer. Now you're positioning yourself for growth. So that's it. How can you become a learner? You adopt a growth mindset. And how can you adopt a growth mindset? You just ask questions. So we've actually created a worksheet for you guys that you can download, and it has all 34 themes on there, and each theme has a unique statement that it might create that reveals a fixed mindset. But then also next to it, there's a question that it can be turned into to foster that growth mindset. So we also want to chat with you guys. Come join us. We're going to be meeting via Google Hangouts, some of the other strengths champions and I, and just district employees. So we want to hear your stories about becoming a learner, maybe the questions that you have come up with to adopt that growth mindset, or any other strengths related questions. It's always a good time. The links to both the Google Hangouts and the worksheet can be found below. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm at jreyna@riversideunified.org. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day.